to chase, nothing to prove. Just you and me in this gentle groove. Pages have read, notes in the air. Brown wooden table, old wicker chair. Rain at the window, street home low. I follow my breathing where it chooses to go. Time slows down in this coffee cup. Breath goes in, breath rises up. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove. Just you and me in this gentle groove. Let the long day fall off. Quiet question, come then stay. I know I sit, they fade away. Time slows down in this coffee cup. Breath goes in, breath rises up. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove. Just you and me in this gentle groove. The rain starts heavy without warning. Drops hit the roof like they're new. Outside, everything moves fast. Inside the workshop, nothing does. Rain drums steady on the metal roof. Each shit sharp and gone. It doesn't ask permission. It just keeps coming. The sound fills the space above me while the floor stays dry and warm. The workshop holds the heat where words smell stronger when it rains. The air feels thicker, like it wants me to slow down towards rest where I left in no hurry and steal a timber on the way. Rain outside, still inside. I pause longer than planned. Can't stay on the bench, but they don't move. Sometimes stopping is part of the work. Sometimes the best cut is knowing when not to make one. The rain finds a rhythm, not fast, not slow, and not slides. Disappears, the roof answers back with echoes. It feels like the building itself is listening and breathing along. Let it fall, let it stay. Let it fall, let it stay. I pour the coffee and wait for it to settle. Steam rises and fades. The mug warms my hands the same way the workshop warms the day. Nothing dramatic happened, that's the point. Outside, the world gets washed clean. Inside, nothing is fixing, and there's a loud work out there. So I don't have to. It keeps the noise busy while I sit and think clearly. Water runs where it wants to, which stays where it stays. Some things move, some things hold. The balance feels right in moments like this. Warm, dark coffee keeps time. Dark coffee keeps time. Thoughts come flowing out. They don't pile up, they arrive. Sit for a moment and leave space behind. The sound of rain does most of the talking. I could rush back to work on the workshop, doesn't mind. Neither does the wood. Everything important is already here, exactly where it should be. There's comfort in knowing the storm stays outside, not because it's unwelcome, but because it has its place. So do I. Heavy, heavy now. Keeps its cool, singing spoken, singing craft. You will lose it when you stop. You will lose it when you ignore the moment. Rain on the roof, coffee and haze. One workshop, no demands. Let it fall, let it fall. This part of the craft. The cold is first, sharp and clean. Snow under boots, coffee warm in my hand. The workshop waits behind, but I stop anyway. Some moments ask to be noticed. Snow falls thick and quiet, layer after layer, as if the world decided to soften its edges overnight. Every sound gets smaller, every step more careful. Breath turns visible, proof that I'm here. I hold the cup steady, steam rising into winter air. Coffee smells stronger in the cold, like it's fighting the weather. The warmth moves from fingers into the palms, a small reminder of where I'm going. Cold outside, warm waiting. I stop again, not because I'm tired, but because the view asks for it. Trees stand heavy with snow, branches bending without complaint. They don't rush to drop away, they hold it until it's time. Now to sit under the horizon, dark shapes under white silence. They don't move, they don't need the time. Behave different, hear all them slower, older, less interested in hurry. Still alive, you for a moment. Nothing pulls me forward, no plans, no pressure, just snow, coffee in the space between breaths. This is the kind of quiet you don't find on purpose. Then the thought it turns gentle, assert in the workshop. The wood waiting on the bench, shade that doesn't exist yet, but already feels close, like it's standing just out of sight. I start walking again, steps quicker now. Cold doesn't bother me anymore. The idea of warm pulls stronger than the weather pushes back. Hands imagine tools, mine imagine curves. Snow behind, fire ahead. each step. Light leaks out through the cracks. The smell of wood waits inside, dry and familiar. I can already feel the quiet closing around me the right way. The coffee is almost gone now, but it did its job. It carried me from stillness into intention. Sun warm stays even when the cup empties. Creation doesn't start at the bench. It starts out here in cold air and silence. When the world slows down enough to let ideas form properly, I open the door, cold breaks behind me. Workshop breeze warm and steady. Tools wait, wood waits. So does the shape that's been following me through the snow. Snow outside, warmth inside, hands ready, mind clear. Couldn't wait to begin, and now I don't have to. Rockwood under my hands, I need the light on the finished. I don't know. I stay rough in my hands, broken lines, edges sharp, no shape, no plane. I don't force it into place. I let the brain show me the way. Back and forth, same quiet move. No shortcuts, nothing to prove. Sound is rough, the feel is raw. This is how it starts. That's all. Slow down, stay with the rain. Slow down, stay with the rain. Paper bites and settles in, dust falls flat across the skin. Every pass removes a fight between the hand and wood, the life. Not fixing, not controlling, just listening in and slowly knowing that time does more than force ever could when you work with the words. Slow down, stay with the rain. Slow down, stay with the rain. Lines grow quiet, sound grows low. What was low begins to go. Not gone fast, not gone clean, just softer than it's ever been. I feel it change beneath my palm, less resistance, more calm. The rhythm stays, the pace remains, only the surface learns. Slow hands, clear mind. Slow hands, clear mind. No rush waiting at the end. No finish line I have to defend. Just this motion back and through, doing what the hands already knew. Rough becomes even becomes right becomes smooth over time. Grain by grain, sound by sound, noise leaves, shape stays. Grain by grain, time does the work, hands remember, the speed forget. I don't hurry what wants to last, I don't chase what moves too fast. This is not about the end, this is about staying in. The work slows me, the motion teaches, nothing breaks, nothing resists. Slow down, stay with the brain. Slow down, stay with the brain. Morning comes in without asking. Light moves low across the ground. Grass is wet, the air is cold, and the world is quieter than it should be. Nothing starts fast here. Even time walks carefully. You sit heavy on the leaf. Small silver drops holding the night. Every step leaves a dark mark that slowly fades back into clean. The air smells clean and unfinished, like the day hasn't chosen a shape yet. I breathe once, then once again, and let the silence hit. The thin fog hangs between the trees, not hiding, just softening the view. Edges blur, distances shrink, nothing feels far or sharp. The world looks simpler this way, as if it doesn't need to explain itself. I stand still long enough for my thoughts to slow down. Slow morning, slow morning, soft, light, no rush inside. Slow morning, soft, morning, soft, light, no rush inside. The coffee waits in my hand. Dark when honesty rises and disappears, just like the night did a moment ago. At first it doesn't wake me, it settles me, it tells my body there is time. Birds don't sing yet, they test the air instead. One sound and another, careful not to break the calm. Somewhere a day is starting fast but not here. Here it moves the way dew falls, quiet and short and slow. Breath, warm cup, lying up. I think better in mornings like this, when nothing demands attention. Ideas arrive without pressure, sit down with their turn. There's no need to solve anything, no need to decide. The fog doesn't know, just by doing that. Moist grass bends under my boots and slowly rises again. Nothing stays marked for long, that feels important. The word teaches without speaking, shows how to hold weight, let it go at the same time. Time feels wide before it starts counting. Minutes don't stop yet, they drift. This is the space between yesterday and whatever comes next, and it doesn't belong to anyone. The coffee cools a little now, but I don't rush it. Warm stays even when it fades. If you notice it properly, the fog looks just enough to show what's close, never what's far. I could move, I could plan, but I still where I am. Morning works best when you don't interrupt it. Some things only settle and left alone. You on the ground, coffee in hand, light moving slow across the lawn. No rush, no sign, just one in time in mind. was never about making a living. It was about making sense. About standing in a quiet room with a piece of timber and letting the noise fall away. Some things begin before words know how to explain them. Wood is not a job to me, it doesn't ask for speed. It waits the same way mountains wait, unmoved by urgency. I come here to slow down, not to produce, not to perform, just to be present. I don't force timber into plans, I read the grain first. Every line already knows where it wants to go. My hands don't lead, they follow. That's how the work stays honest. Some days nothing gets finished, no object leaves the bench, but something always settles inside me. Attention sharpens, patience stretches. The day becomes lighter without needing proof. Tools are not weapons here, they are translators. They turn quiet decisions into shade. A saw doesn't rush, a chisel doesn't argue. They only answer the steadiness I bring. People ask what I make. Tables, clocks, sculptures, but that's the surface answer. What I really shape is time that doesn't hurry, space where thinking can rest. This is not work, this is craft. This is not work, this is craft work. This is not work, this is craft. This is not work, this is crap. A bad cut isn't failure, it's information. The material just, so do I. Perfection has no role here, only honesty does what doesn't lie, and it doesn't flatter. When I work with timber, thoughts stop fighting each other, they line up. Quiet and useful like tools laid out on a bench, each one waiting for its moment to matter. There is no hurry in rain, every curve earned its place through wind, rain, years of standing still. Respect that history or the peace will break you. This isn't escape, it's return. The hands doing one thing, the eyes staying where they are till they're understanding that not everything needs to scale or impress. This is not work, this is not work, this is not work. Resistance on my face. They teach faster than the easy ones. They remind me this is a dialogue, not a command. I don't chase trends in the workshop, I chase truth. If a piece feels right, it is right. No fence can save a lie. The material hours disappear here, not wasted. Giving back how you lied, and not because less exists, but because less is needed to feel complete. Something back if you let it. The difference never shows up when I receive. This is not a job, this is wood shaped with care. Hands learn, mind clear, nothing falls, nothing fades. Interior patience and a quiet satisfaction of making something that wanted to exist. This is crowd, this is not work. thoughts find their place. Sip after slow sip. Time keeps slowing in this small room. Hot coffee, quiet thoughts in bloom. Steady breathing, nothing I must prove. I stay right here and let the world move. Mug in my hands, breath on the rim, dark roast and dawn chill, old wood under my feet, slow steam over stone, smoke in the rafters, ash on my wrist, coast thinking in red. Time walks here, heavy and kind, drop by drop, from the lip of the cup. Time sits here on the bench, on the beard, in the crack of the table, in the bend of the spoon. Mug in my hands, breath on the rim, dog roast and dawn chill, old wood under my feet, slow steam over stone, smoke in the rafters, ash on my wrist, coast thinking in red. Time walks here, heavy and kind, drop by drop, from the lip of the cup. Time sits here on the bench, on the beard, in the crack of the table, in the bend of the spoon. First light on the nails, iron dust in the lines of these quiet palms, waiting on the day. Rope on the wall sways, saying almost nothing, just a creak, just a sigh, like an old friend away. Time walks here, heavy and kind, drop by drop, from the lip of the cup. Time sits here on the bench, on the beard, in the crack of the table, in the bend of the spoon. I think slow thoughts, let one, then another, cool in the air like forged steel in water. Name them or leave them, both feel the same in this low blue hour before any hammers speak. Time walks here, heavy and kind, drop by drop, from the lip of the cup. Time sits here on the bench, on the beard, in the crack of the table, in the bend of the spoon. Mug in my hand, heat in my chest. This small, quiet morning lasting longer than the rest. The stone is cold in the morning light, steel rests heavy in my hand. No rush, no sound but breath and grind. Time slows where I stand. I set the edge, feel the weight. Old marks, old scars on steel. Every stroke remembers work. Every line is real. Stone and iron and stone. The world grows quiet. I'm not alone. The fire is low, the air is still. Coffee dark beside the wall. Thoughts move slow like mountain streams. Nothing pulls, nothing calls. I turn the axe, same motion again. Patience taught by years. Strength is built in silent hours, not in noise or fear. Standing out, iron and stone. Hands know the rhythm better than bone. The blade sings low, the door soft sound, not sharp yet but close. I don't force what time will give, I let the edge grow slow. Mountains don't hurry, gravity love. Steel learns truth when the hand stays dry. I breathe in once, I breathe out twice. The world feels small between stone and ice. Again stone, again steel. Same old past, same conflict. No glory here, no need to prove. Only work and steady moves. The axe remembers every day. It knows my hand, my pace. When the edge is right, I stop. Not early, not late. Stone, iron, stone. The hours pass like drifting snow. When the work is done, sit back down, cup still warm, don't need to speak. Thoughts line up like tools on you. Quiet, ready, strong, complete. Tomorrow comes to start. To go quiet, the day is done, but not gonna. The work is done, the bench is clear, hands for tired, the good kind clear. Shading dress on the floor, like they always done before. I step back once just to see what the day is left for you. Not perfect, not complete, but honest word is enough for today. Even if tomorrow's calling, I should turn the lights down low. Lock the door, let the night take over. But there it is in the corner of my eye. Another piece, another idea. You shake it in the dark. Quiet, patient, asking nothing. It can wait, I know it can. Still it stays, it's enough for today. Even if tomorrow's calling, I should turn the lights down low. I step outside, cool air hits my face. What's up behind me, still alive, stars are high. Steady and slow, watching over working race. It feels wrong to be so soon, like walking away mid-sentence. But the night won't run to hold to let go. Stars above, lights below. Then I go. The new project waits its time, but doesn't hurry, neither do I. Tomorrow will come and it goes, but then she'll be right here. I smile, it's just enough. Close the door, lock the place. What stays with me eventually? It's enough for today. It's enough for today. The lights go low, the stars stay high. The work can wait until tomorrow. The work can wait until tomorrow. The kettle clicks off by itself. The small sound means more than a grief is found. Nothing dramatic, just keep doing what you've done. I wait a moment longer than I need to. The coffee is dark and quiet, no phone, no rush. Steam rises slowly like it's thinking about leaving the cup to stand the same way every morning does. As if it remembers what it's for. The first sip doesn't wake me up, grounds me. It goes way back into the body, keeps me from floating too far. Thoughts stop racing and start lining up, one by one, waiting their turn. One breath, slow breath, nothing else needs to happen again. One breath, slow breath, nothing Nothing else seems to happen. Coffee doesn't hurry anything, it just stays present. It doesn't promise energy, it offers steadiness. The kind that lets you sit still without feeling behind. The kind that doesn't shout outside. The day is already moving, cars, voices, screens inside the cup. Time slows down, I watch the surface go still again. After every sip, like it forgives the disturbance. Drink slow, think slow, think slow. I've had coffee in loud places, grabbed between moments, burned and forgotten, but this cup stays. It asks for attention, not urgency. It tastes better when nothing is waiting. The mug warms the fingers, then the palms, then something further in. Not excitement, just readiness, like the body saying, I'm here now. There's a space between the first sip and the second, where everything feels possible and unnecessary at the same time. That's the part I come back for, yeah. Warm cup, slow breath, nothing else needs to happen yet. Warm cup, slow breath, nothing else needs to happen yet. Warm cup, warm cup. Coffee doesn't solve problems, it gives them somewhere to sit. It doesn't sharpen the mind, it steadies it. The answers don't arrive faster, they arrive cleaner. The cup gets lighter, the warmth fades, but the calm stays a while longer. That feels fair, nothing good should last forever, just long enough to do its job. Oh, warm cup, clear head, that's enough. Yeah. Warm cup, slow breath, nothing else needs to happen. Warm cup, slow breath, nothing else needs to happen. The last sip is always quieter. No announcement, no conclusion, just an empty cup in a moment that doesn't rush away. Coffee doesn't start the day, it makes space for you. I thought it would be a place like solid armor, something meant to hold weight and stand still for you. That was the plan, the wood had other ideas. The board was never straight, twisted just enough to argue back. Every time I pressed it down, it pushed against my hands. I measured twice, then once again. Convinced that the brain stayed quiet and did not agree. I tried steam, tried clamps, tried patience, left it resting overnight like it might change. Its mind morning came the same way it always does. The board was still itself, bent stubborn, uninterested in being flat. Some would listen, some would doesn't. I could have forced it, cut more than needed, broken what made it speak. I could have won the fight and lost in the fury, or the kind of victory never lasts long in a shot. I stepped back, looked longer than I would, ran my hand along the curve, felt where it wanted to go. The board wasn't wrong, it was just answering a different question than the one I asked. Not every piece wants to see me. I stopped thinking about legs and joints, about level floor at the right angle. I turned the board sideways and upside down. The curve stopped being a problem and started becoming alive. Something intentional, something alive. Saw change its role, less correction, more conversation. I followed the bend instead of cutting through it. Every pass revealed more truth than the flat version ever could. The wood relaxed, one side did. There's a moment when resistance disappears, not because you win, but because you stop insisting. That's when the work gets quiet and until the roll finally breathes. What came out wasn't useful in the way it played was useful. It didn't hold flakes or cups, it held attention. It asked to be looked at, not leaned on. The curve stayed and it made sense. The board didn't fail the plan failed the board. Once I let that go, the shape arrived on its own. Nothing straightened, nothing corrected, only revealed. Listen longer, cut later. Some would listen, some would doesn't. Sand it without trying to erase left marks with a wooden system. The curve became a point, not the excuse. What couldn't become a table became something honest instead. Some things aren't meant to be fixed. Some things aren't broken. I stopped forcing the table and walked away with a sculpture. What a boy stayed crooked. Some things aren't meant to be stayed true. Some things aren't Morning light on the workbench, dust to rest and where it fell. No ticking yet, no counting, only quiet and the smell of wood. I place the board upon the table, run my hand along the grain. The tree remembers years of standing, wind and sun and steady rain. I don't rush what grew in silence, I don't force it into shape. Time works best when it is trusted, not when someone tries to scrape. Lines are drawn and drawn again, not for speed but just to see. Every mark becomes a question of what time is meant to be. The song moves once then moves again, same old sound, same careful pace. Hours stretch inside this moment, nothing here is out of place. Slow hands, steady mind, time waits when I do. Circles form but not at once. They learn slowly how, not perfection, just alignment. Wood agreeing with the way. I stop and check then turn the piece. Listen closer, just a line. Time leans in when I slow down, like it wants to take its time. Sandy edges and the face, dust like fog across the floor. Every path